What's going on, guys? Welcome back in. We're going to go back into this match here. We're going to catch the second half of this craziness that's been going on. This is Ron playing in Vegas against a dude named Nichols from Georgia, I believe. If I remember correctly, I'll have the score from what had happened before up here on the screen. He got some lucky rolls coming through the 8-ball games, but now we're jumping into 9-ball. Race to 7. Ron's at 3. Nichols is at 2. So Nichols needs 5 of these games, and Ron needs 4. Is his luck gonna keep coming or is it gonna run out, man? Let's jump into this. Right off the back, makes a ball on this 9-ball break. I like that. So, was just watching, man, that ball is still spinning. Just watched a video with Lil Chris. If you guys know his stuff, man, he's a legend around here. And he was talking a lot about 9-ball, and it's got me thinking a lot this whole like last night and today. And now I'm gonna try and start to put some of it into play here with these 9-ball racks. See if it makes sense here. Now, that's a nice little safety right there. So he was just trying to cut that, whether or not he was trying to get perfectly behind the 7, at least some space and some kind of weird angle. But the 7 is a cherry. But some of the stuff he was talking about, I mean, really what you should do, I'm going to link the video I saw it in. It's with, unfortunate, with PoolsideChat with Todd. You guys, he's got a pretty cool channel, man. I don't have enough time to watch all of everyone's matches, but he's a pretty good shot. I think he's probably around my level if I was to guess. Maybe we ought to have a little challenge match someday and figure it out. But hearing Chris kind of coach him through a lot of his choices, because they kind of did a dual commentary, was interesting because it felt like it was kind of like the kind of coaching that maybe I need. He's going right for the 9-ball, man. He's like, I'm just going to keep this up. But he's banking it. All right, we got to work on that, man. We've got to work on that. When you do those combos, you can combo the 1-9 like that with ball in hand pretty easily, if you ask me. Because since you have ball in hand, at least at our level, you can make the that's a nice little shot right there. These guys are playing a little safety game here. He didn't like making it. But you can, when you line up those combos with ball in hand, you can literally put the cue ball on the 1-ball. Look at where the 1-ball needs to cut the 9 and put the cue ball directly in that line so you don't have any thinking to do it. And then just focus on hitting the ball straight. It looked like he was trying to cut it a little bit there, which threw everything off because now you're trying to cut a cut and it gets out of control. I don't know who taught him to kick. Not just kidding. It's probably me. So now one of the things Chris was talking about was as soon as you look off the break, he says, find the trouble. Find the tricky transition. And why it kind of resonated a lot with me is he kind of put things in a way. Oh, he went straight for the break. Interesting. This is okay if you can see the 3-ball. You can kind of just hit it dead on and try and push the 3 off the rail and push the 3 behind the 6 or the 8 or something. Looks like they're going to get a watch. By the way, guys, I did in the last video mention that he had called a timeout. Nichols had called a timeout to his boy. When I was doing the editing, I try not to look at too much so that this still feels kind of fresh when I'm going through it, instead of doing a play-by-play exactly what I know is going to happen. In the last video, he called a ref to watch a shot. He was not calling a timeout, so my bad. So that was good right there, man, but you hit it back into play. I guess you can hit it that firm and hope that the 6-ball holds it if you're going to aim it that well. Likely he was hitting it that firm to make sure he got the spin on it, because maybe he's not super confident in getting that much spin on it without hitting it hard. You know, that kind of comes a little bit later. Someone's trying to call me. Damn it, John. That comes a little bit later when you can put a lot more spin on things without hitting it so hard. It's a nice little shot there. Guys, pardon my little interruption. He's going to billiard the 8. No, he's going to make it. That's just kind of a bad shot. Oh, a little lucky roll on the 7. Look, he's got the shape off the 7-ball bump. So One thing Chris said last night, which I guess maybe no one really taught me how to play 9-ball, He kind of broke a lot of things down. Damn, hell of a shot there, dude. Didn't get lucky with the leave since you were sending it back and forth so many times. You had to hope you landed close to one of the long rails, and you kind of didn't. He broke down a lot of Nineball position play into he kind of made it a little binary into two categories, your positions. At least this is how I'm interpreting it. I mean, he got a lot of videos that probably goes into this stuff, guys. But kind of two categories into your positions, which are either hold positions, so like something flat, something straight, so you can stop shot it or maybe barely roll it or not get much movement on the cue ball. And move positions, I believe is what he called them, where you have a little steeper angle, where you want to move the cue ball. So you're looking at where you're looking at steeper angles and knowing that you can't get straight on a ball, basically. You need a move angle. And thinking about that all day and kind of watching some stuff, and I'm going to try and apply it to like how we're looking at this here. Did he stay on the 6? He sure did. That'll work. So here, this is like a move angle, right? Which is what he needs to kind of get out here a little bit. Now that is tricky. He got on the wrong side of the 7. If you're going in that corner anyway, a lot to look at here. He's going to go ahead and shoot it anyway. But this is going to be really hard to get some movement back here to the 8. He tried cheating it to get a little bit of something, but it didn't work out. But kind of breaking everything down into, at least for me right now, trying to get better at 9-ball. Kind of putting the run out when we see it into the pattern, seeing it as hold and move shots. And then, you know, he was telling Todd, okay, let's look at it. Now, where's the trouble? Where do you get effed? You know what I mean? Oh, this is okay, but in that situation, he needed that 8-ball to be a hold position, a very flat angle, because the 9-ball goes in the side, not a move position. So he overran the ever-living hell out of that, unfortunately. Not the end of the world, but you want to try and not work too hard. And trying to control that last shot, that 7-ball shot, I'm not very good at that myself, so it's something I need to work on. So now he's going to come up and down. Oh, he put some spin on it. That's the only way, man. It's the only way is to make sure you hit that nip, just like that. Let's go, man. Let's go. This is the difference between Nichols tying it up 3-3 and Ron keeping his lead. Now it's just a money ball, man. There we go. Nice little stroke. Taking it up 4-2. So let's take a look at this break when it comes out here and try and identify the trouble. So I play a lot of 8-ball, guys, and you know I do a lot of 8-ball commentary and whatnot. Here's Lonnie coming up trying to tell him, hey, man, make sure you get this straight, get it back together. I think I left that in there just as a little... It's fun to see, you know what I mean? These Vegas moments, man, are oof. They're precious, to say the least. So I play a lot of 8-ball, and I can see the patterns in 8-ball. In 8-ball, you play pattern play, and 9-ball, you play position play. It's one of my buddy John's favorite lines. So this is a really tough shot to get down on the 2-ball from this 1-ball. He was going to try. Just kind of took a stab at it. We don't know how much of a plan was in place there. But putting everything into buckets between hold and move positions right off the bat kind of helps me see things a little bit better. It makes the spread a little more legible. With 8-ball, when I see a spread, right away I can identify the trouble for sure. And now that I've been watching some more 9 Lives Pool, shout out to the cat. The 2 keys, 1 is identify trouble, 2 is make sure you kick the 1-ball, Ron. I'm just kidding. And 2 is identify your 8-ball ball, but we're not playing 8-ball right now, so let's not worry about that. But identifying trouble is something I can see it pretty well when I'm playing 8-ball. I feel like my 8-ball patterns are pretty good. So now, when I see a 9-ball rack, I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm often kind of playing like these guys probably are right now. You just overran the hell out of that right off the bat, dude. Ugh. And putting everything into 2 buckets kind of makes it a little more legible for me to see and coming up with something. So right now, I guess, oh, that's a nice shot. You had to come out with something there. The seeing all these transitions, whether or not that 5 ball goes past the 7, I don't think it does. So this gets a little tricky. You got to go 3 rails. Yeah, and the 9 ball was going to stop you the whole time. So that was the trouble. Unfortunately, I was a little long-winded. I think I saw that pretty early, but I was trying to get to my point. But that was the trouble. I'm used to seeing trouble as balls that are locked up, balls that are in bad spots. Like the 5 ball was in a bad spot with or without the 7. But looking at the transitions specifically, not the shots, is something I've been thinking about since I watched that video yesterday. I highly recommend you guys going to see some new Lil Chris content as he was on the Todd's channel. And watch Todd play some pool and Lil Chris scold the ever-living hell out of him. In a good way. It was a awesome video. It's one of the better videos I've seen recently that at least had an impact on me. So now, bump the 8, or just hit this soft. Yeah, hit this soft. Oh yeah, a little bit of both. Bump the 8. So now this is gonna be okay, right? I guess you have options. You can safe here, but if that goes in the side, which I think it does, you just need to be able to hold for that 7. Let's see if that's what he's gonna do here. He did, but he missed it. He might have been going safe there. It's kind of in betweensville. But guess what? This is still kind of safe because no way he's making this combo. No way he's even going to shoot at this combo, right? I think he is. He's a madman. Oh my gosh, he almost made it. Now you're kind of screwed. Let's see what kind of save Ron comes up with here. Now this part of the game I need to work on. Playing Adam's kick safe game helped me a lot with this right before I went to Vegas. It's an inside spin. He's loading up. Is he going to try and make this? Man, that's a tough make. Oh, he's letting you know it's off the rail, so that means he's probably going to try some kind of slow roll safe and just maybe double kiss it. Just don't double kiss it and make it a shot to the pocket. I swear I didn't see that coming. That's what I do best. So right away, we're looking at this 8 ball. Which side of the pocket do you want to get on? Because you need to decide. Okay, he made the decision quick. Now this is kind of awkward because you're coming right towards the 9, the 9-9-8, unless you put some spin on this. Yeah, you're gonna bump for shape. Did he bump it open? He might have. He might have got a little lucky there. Let's see, you know, sometimes it's good to see loose cannons like these guys just firing away at stuff. A little bit of a different set of glasses on right now after watching that video and how much Chris talked about having a plan. I don't, when I'm playing 9-ball, I often don't. I try and just find, you know, the easiest way to just run out. I'm not a strong 9-ball player, guys, and I've played a few 9-ball matches recently, including 2 yesterday I got on film that I'm going to put out here, and we'll see how I fare at missing freaking 8 balls like that. Goodness gracious. Let's go, man. Come on. Now watch Nichols 2-rail this thing. He cut it. He went to cut it. He went to cut it, man. This is crazy. Now Ron's going to cut it, right? This is where I think I have a little trouble with the safe. I guess relying more on spin than speed. If you maybe try and bank the 8 to the short rail down yonder, right in the center to leave it tough, and then spin the cue ball out back here, maybe behind the 9, just maybe down here somewhere weird. But we decided to kick. No, he just missed the cut, unfortunately. He hit it so hard, it's hard to hit that accurately. You just fire it and hope to get somewhere good on this 9-ball. It goes in 6 pockets. Unfortunately, the 2 it's aiming at are not pretty. Let's see if he makes this ball, guys. Hey, he did. Nice shot. There we go. Little flick of the wrist there. He's going to try and bring it back. Ron needs 3. Nichols needs 4. All right, these guys are just going to shoot away. So let's look at the tricky transitions. Right away, I can tell you. He's got a shot on the 1, for starters. The 1 to the 2. Oh, he didn't make a ball. So Ron's got a shot at the 1. The 1 to the 2, I do not try and hold this for the 2 in the side over here on the right. It ain't going to work. The 2's got to go in the top right corner. So you just got to have some speed on this. Hit this with the right speed. Sorry, not very hard, but see how he does here. Man, got me all excited for some kind of run it. Okay, now let's look at this. The 2-ball now can go on the side really easily. Very little cue ball movement. Do you put it under it and stun draw out like it looks like he's gonna do here? Oh, a little follow. Okay, that was slick. Don't cross the line on the 2. It looks like he may have. If you did, then you just got to hold it. But the transition from the 3 to the 4 and then the 4 to the 5, very tricky. Very tricky. You got to kind of come up 2 rails here. Or you safe right there. Yeah, that was it. Let's see. Come up. Yeah, that was the shot right there, man. That was very good. Unfortunately, you missed, but... And then you got a nice straight angle on the 4 to draw all the way back for the 5, and then you might be cooking. The 5 being under these balls, though, is a very easy bail and safe. All right, can he see this 3-ball? He must. Gotta kind of dig at this with some outside and come back. Yeah, like that. Oh, killed it on accident. Ron, did you see the 4-ball down there on the long rail, man? You got to hit that first before you get to this 5-ball. See, this is impossible now, right? So, there's no way. There's no way. If you are, you're hitting it with bottom right, so he ain't doing that, so he must be safing. Nope. I mean, sure. Technically, there's an edge of the 5-ball there, and if you make it, I will eat my words for breakfast. You could maybe kick and stick here. Maybe kick and stick. Maybe he'll miss it. Miss the ball entirely and kick and stick on accident. Like that. 7-ball on the side. 7-ball on the side. Ugh. 7-ball on the side and you're done, man. Because then you just stop shot the 5. Draw back with the 6. Holy crap, it's coming apart. These are nerves, man. These are nerves, I can tell you right now. Now you can just roll this 5-ball, right? Though you don't need to draw back. I know the 6-ball on the side is tempting. Just roll forward and take the 6 all the way down because you don't have to shape the 7. The 7-ball shape is already done. And the 7-ball shape where it is, you're likely going 2 or 3 rails for an easy 8-ball. It's easy 8-ball shape. So just roll this. Don't go all the way down to the short rail. He did. And lost it, and now the 6 does not go on the bottom right, dude. Billiard the 7? Man, this is getting out of control. Silly game here, man. Though, you know, some of these tables weren't rolling perfectly straight, so that last ball, if you're going to hit it really slow, that's a little tough, right? So, like I was suggesting. Just cut this behind the 9. If you don't get the 9 to block it, at least, you know, You've got it. You've made it a hard angle. Oh, he's going to go to the right. He's going to split the 8-9 this way. This is okay too. Oh. Well, didn't see that coming. What a combo, man. Let's go. But, dude, take a look at it. Take a look at it. Give me and John a chance, man. Just give us a chance. What a shot. What a shot. Okay, this is pretty good here. I like this. This is 3-rail shape. Three-rail shape, I mean, when you shoot for the 3-rail shape, really it's like, I try and aim a 4th rail and I try and pick a spot on this bottom right long rail. Here we go. Oof, 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 oof. It was not wide enough. It came up way too short. Oy vey. That's all right. So does he put this in the side? You know I shoot this in the side, guys. And I miss it. I shot Masters yesterday and I missed the 1 ball in the side. Way easier than this. Too many times. Let's go! Nice shot, man. Boink. Let's go. Let's see what he's got here. Let's see what he's got. Let's try and find the trouble. Oh, he made a baller 3, and he totally hooked himself. Let's see what his push option decides. Just give yourself a better kick at least, right? Does the 2-ball not go? Maybe it doesn't go. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Let's take a look here. Is he gonna try and get some weird combo? What's he gonna do here? Oh, he's trying to split the 3. That was crazy if that was the call. But he did put Ron in a tight spot for his skill level to come all the way around for this 3. Ideally, I think I plan to get on the short side of the 3. It just seems a little more straightforward because you're going to kind of hit this long rail right to the left and go deep into that right pocket, 2 rails, and back over to this bottom left corner. Okay. Gonna say safely, was not sure how to hit that. And went with strength. Just kidding. Crossbank the 2. It's likely safe. The thing about crossbanking a 9-ball, it often gets you safe if you try and keep the cue ball center table. Nope. Did not work out. Oof. Not good shape on this 5-ball. Sorry, Nicholas. You needed to do something else, man. This is a really tough shot now. I mean, at least for me it is. But now it's still spinning out of control. Come on, come on. Make this, and that 7-ball is going to go on the side, right? From almost anywhere, at least from this half of the table. Overcut it. Oh, man. Is Ron going to get lucky? Sure is. All right, Ron, you got 3 balls in you? You got 3 balls in you? How are we doing this 7 ball? That's what it comes down to. What's the key? I think I still just put the 9 in the bottom left corner pocket. I know it's a little silly. It's the short side, but it's so straightforward. Now he's gonna draw. He's gonna draw. I try, you know, Chris talked about this yesterday, that you try and draw as little as you can. Try and use the cue ball to move more. So now you're at a weird angle, right? You didn't get the draw you needed, so now you're going the wrong direction. You needed to roll back more, but if you follow, it makes it foolproof. Or at least use a rolling cue ball. I say follow all the time, but now he's gonna send it, isn't he? Okay, all right. Nice shot, but still, made that a lot harder than you needed it to. Taking the 6 in the bottom left, or the 6 to the side is a tough shot, but 6 in the bottom left to roll you for the better line on the 7, to then roll onto the 9. But that worked out nonetheless. Nice out. Boys on the hill, just like that. Just like that. Man. Oh. Scratch. And the 2-9 is wired. At least it looks like it. All right, man. I don't do anything crazy. If that's the plan, if that goes, just watch Dr. Dave's throw video right now. Hopefully you saw it from the future, from the past, Nichols. I just try and make sure I get the gap between the 6-8. I don't try and get fancy here. Just roll the cue ball a couple inches. Looks pretty wired to me. I don't know about that shot. Man, he didn't even think about it. He didn't even care. Oh, man, I had to think about what just happened right there. I thought Ron was going to have the ball. He doesn't. He made a ball, so bank the 5. Bank the 5 now. That was sloppy on that 2-9. He banked the 5. Now what? He lost shape on the 6. Does it go down there? It might. If you hit this, why'd you draw it though? What is going on right now? Hold up. Oh my goodness. Can he control this back? Wow, there's a nice stroke. You got one in you. Oh man. You got to go for the combo here, right? Ron broke dry, and oh my gosh, he missed the combo. I thought that was it. Ron broke dry. Nichols missed 2 combos on the 9. Slopped the ball in, almost got all the way out. What the heck is going on here? He's gonna cut this 8 ball. Man, the bank is pretty big down here, and when you bank, you often have a better chance at getting a little lucky with your leave. Let's see it for the game. There it is. Okay, so I told you guys. Watch, he's gonna miss this. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure he makes this ball. Please God. So I told you guys, if Ron wins, that means it's their put up next, so we have control of the last 2. I kind of glazed over that point. I didn't want to complicate things too much. So if they put up their best player, the ringer, then John's going to play him. Hopefully, maybe he can make something happen. Nice out, Ron. Hopefully he can make something happen. But if not, ideally, I'm our best player, and I'm going to play their mid-range guy and have a good chance at getting after him. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. I might skip around a little bit and pause this Vegas match here. And I got some cool matches that I filmed recently that I might jump into. But yeah, 7-3. Can we go back and see how some of these ended? Thanks for checking this out, man. My boy got the W. Let's go, dude. Let's see how the rest of this shakes out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me What negative Fargo do you think Ron is? No, I'm just kidding, man. Good shooting. To the next one. Keep shooting, guys.